All right, so it's December 12th. It's the last day of Pennsylvania rifle season. Maddie and I are out here. Maddie's got a buck tag. We're gonna see if we can fill a buck tag here this morning. Nice.
And you have a doe tag too.
I do. I have a doe tag. Beautiful morning. Really cool.
Pretty foggy.
Yeah, super foggy this morning. We had some cloud cover last night, but we're actually watching a picked bean field, and they planted winter wheat, and the deer have been hitting this winter wheat pretty hard. So hopefully we can get a chance. We've been seeing a lot of deer staying in this thick brush up here above us and just to the north, and hopefully we'll get to see some deer come out of that brush and get an opportunity. Bring some action here in Midwest Whitetail East.
Yep.
Stay tuned, this should be exciting. He's afraid of a deer.
I don't even think that's a buck.
No, it's a little tiny deer. So it just happened. What happened, Maddie? Tell them the story.
We've been watching this.
You can talk a little louder. We shot.
Okay. Just a little be quiet. But we've been watching. We were watching this deer feed across the field for like an hour and a half. But the deer wouldn't pick its head up for more than like 3 seconds, so we kept staring at it and looking for antlers. And at first we thought it was a doe, so no one had named it yet, and we named it Gertrude.
We thought it was a doe.
Yeah. But then after a while, Gertie walked out onto this hill more instead of having the trees behind, and we could see like really long spikes that kind of ran along the ears. So then we renamed it Gertrude.
We watched that deer for an hour just feeding out in that winter wheat field, trying real hard to put antlers on it. And
your eyes started to hurt from wishing.
Oh, my eyes were hurting from wishing to putting antlers on that deer. It was so far.
But then we did see spikes, and that was cool. They were like this long.
Yeah, we saw big long spikes, dark spikes that went out along its ears. Looked like made a really good shot. We think we heard him crash right over here in the woods. So real excited about that. Super exciting morning. I am still shaking. So excited to go over here and take a look at this deer. And super exciting last day of Pennsylvania rifle season. And yeah, saw a buck right away. So excited about that. Still shaking. So stay tuned. All right, here he is. We walked over, found him. He only went, what do we figure he went?
Like 20 yards.
Yeah, like less than 20 yards. Didn't go 20 yards and piled up here. Didn't even make it inside the woods. Made a great shot. He only went 20 yards and didn't even go 20 yards and piled up here, and we came over and found him. Great big deer, really good deer to eat. So good job, buddy. Congratulations. Proud of you. Now it's time for field dressing.
Oh yeah.
Well, thanks for watching Midwest Whitetail East. Really excited to bring you the action.
Well, hey guys, welcome back to Midwest Whitetail East. Today is December the 6th. It is the last day of Ohio's firearm season, the main firearm season anyway. There's an extended one, there's a 2-day weekend coming up in a couple weeks, and then there's our black powder season after the first of the year. But this is the ending to the main firearm season in the state. And I still have a buck tag in my pocket, so if that tells you anything how this week has gone. But it's a beautiful night. I'm tucked into this redneck, and I've yet to hunt it this year. I'm excited about it. I really can't hunt this until I got a little touch of an east wind or no wind, and there's a little bit of a northeast wind tonight. Temperatures are cold. I got a bunch of standing soybeans on past me, and all the major bedding, the biggest major bedding on the farm, is down here to my right below me. So the plan is that the deer walk this power line easement, and they'll use it as a right of way up, or a way of travel up to these beans. As far as targets tonight, I'd hope to think that the Big 8 is still on the radar. The last recent picture I got of him was 2 mornings ago, yesterday morning, the 5th at 5:30 a.m., and he was heading into this big bedding area. But I think he is still very much looking for a doe. He actually hit a scrape recently, just yesterday morning. Most of the other bucks haven't really been hitting him. The pictures I do have of him, he's not feeding, he's moving. So I don't know. It's just he's still in the zone. It feels like to want to get a doe, or to look after a doe. So anyway, my brother-in-law just shot a really good buck last night, and that deer was thinking food. He was hitting his standing soybeans, and Tom put a great shot on him. We got to track him last night, got to be on the recovery. It was really cool. A buck that he's been after all season. He called Blade. Beautiful mainframe 8 with a little kicker G4. Just a really good deer. So I was happy for Tom. And then earlier this week, we had a guy come in from Michigan, a dear friend of ours who's a preacher up there at the church that we worship at when we vacation. He came to our farm and harvested a nice buck. So happy for Tim. They don't grow big bucks in the UP of Michigan. So that was his biggest antler deer of his life. So it was pretty cool to see him experience that. But yeah, we're trying to get it done tonight. That's all I could say is hopefully this deer's around, and we can get an opportunity. That's all I'm asking for with my muzzleloader here and black powder. If I just get an opportunity at him within 100 yards, it should be a done deal. Should be. Just a matter of being in the right place at the right time, right? So we will see what happens, guys, tonight. Hopefully we don't get busted, and we're threading the needle with our scent down through the bedding area there so they stay above us, and we'll see what happens. It's going to be fun. I'm going to make the most of it. This will be the last hunt I have for a while. So, yeah, we will see what goes on. got dark on me pretty fast there, so that's going to be a wrap on the 2020 Ohio gun season. It was really slow early, and then right at sunset, deer just started piling out of that bedding area. I ended up seeing 12 deer, a bunch of spikes. It was a spike parade there for a little bit. And then a 2-year-old kind of broke off a little bit, but that is about it, guys. So the big 8 and that flat top buck are MIA right tonight anyway. And I'm going to do my best to try and get a beat on them here during the late season over our food sources. So I'll keep after them. In the meantime, good luck out there, guys. Be safe.